Alright guys, likewise from my last previous video, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use Alligator, in terms of applying a good strategy when it comes to trading. Now, if you look at this point here, on my screen you are seeing this setup that I actually set here. This setup is actually called Alligator strategy. Now, this is something that I've been using it for years, and I actually use it to make some confirmation from the market and then earn some good money from the forex market. Like I do said, for those of you that actually follow me up, I trade more on the instrument of crash 500 and boom 1500 and volatility. But today's video we are going to be looking at how do I actually apply this Alligator and then get a confirmation and then dove into the market and then make some profits. I do tell a lot of traders that there are some traders that they have a lot of setup that they are not showing it to you guys. But I'm going to open up for those of you that have been following up. So this video is just a plus to you guys today. So now if you look at this, Alligator, it actually work with RSI. Okay, so most time with my RSI, are you seeing this point where I have this 80-90? It means that once this red line and this other blue line move down to this 90 and this 80, automatically is actually indicating that the market has gotten to a overbought zone. So what does that actually mean? It means that the market has actually been buying and it has gotten to a particular resistance zone, because once this red line and this other blue line move down to this 80-90, it indicates that the market has gotten to a very strong resistance zone. So automatically it means that there is a signal for sell. So look at what is going to happen here. If you look at the market at this very point here, you can see that the market actually got down to this point and it's actually giving me a signal that this market will definitely sell. But let's look at some of all those things. Now, from this previous historical movement from the market, the market actually got down to this point and the market started buying. What actually gave me the signal to dove into this market on buy? It is because this my red line and this other blue line has gotten to this my oversold zone here, which is my -20 and this my -30 here. So anytime that this red line, this other blue line move down to this particular zone, it means that there is a tendency that this market will actually go on buy. For those of you that actually use a candle anatomy in terms of analyzing the market, if you zoom this place very well, you see that there is a confirmation there. So let's just look at the confirmation. Okay, so if you look at this point here, there is a confirmation candle anatomy here. Now if you look at it very well, you see this point is actually showing me a doji. There's a doji there, and what does that actually mean? It means that there is an indecision in the markets. Now what does an indecision actually stand for? It means the market can no longer, because if you look at it very well, this market was actually selling, right? So now doji actually appear here, so it means that indecision has to do with the market can no longer continue buying, or the market can no longer continue what? Selling. But looking at the direction, you see that the market was actually selling. It has gotten down to this point, so automatically it means that there's a tendency that the buyers is about to take over from the sellers. So look at what actually happened. The market started buying. Okay, so this Alligator strategy here has given me a signal that there's a tendency that the market will actually buy. And then look at what happened. Let's look at the overview aspect of it. Look at what happened. The market actually bought massively. So anybody that dove into this market from this initial point on buy, it means that the person have actually made a very huge amount of money. Maybe the person have made $50, $10, $20 thereabout. So for those of you that want this indicator, you can actually DM, and then I will give you the price aspect of it. But I'm actually on promo, so I will give it for free. Okay, so thank you guys.